Today we will be testing the Rahul Mohindar Oscillator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Rahul Mohindar Oscillator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 669 indicators, with 271 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the Rahul Mohindar Oscillator. And you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation there on that one. Nonetheless, you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And so the setup on this is relatively easy. It's basically a zero line cross, more or less. We have these bars. I actually changed it from histogram to bars so we can kind of see them a tad bit better. But really what we're looking for is the background shift in color. And so we're looking for when we get a green background color, then we are going to go long. When we get a red background color, then we are going to go short. And I think actually what we'll do is I think there's a few components to this. So what we're going to do is when we get a red background and we get a red bar or column, then we are going to go short. When we get a green background and a green bar, then we are going to go long. So let's match those two up. And I think what we'll do is go ahead and maybe turn up the background color just a little bit here. So that way it's just a tad bit easier to see. Nice Christmas colors going on there, even though we are in the middle of summer. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of this. Alright, so we did a few rapid fire signals here. So the first one that we pick up is a short signal. We get that that red background with a red bar right here. Unfortunately, as soon as we enter into that trade, we get a heavy push to the upside, which does come up and stop us out. Then we pick up a long signal. We get the green background with a green bar. Again, almost immediately we start to push down as soon as we enter into that. Then we pick up this short right here, which has not played out yet. We're not sure where it's going to go. So let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so this short right here was able to play out and get us down there to our take profit pretty nicely. A nice push to the downside there. Then we pick up along right here. Unfortunately, it's right at the top of this peak right here. We immediately start to roll over and push downward. Nice push to the downside there, which picks us up at the short right here. And that is able to push down farther and get us to our take profit on that one. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up along right here, enter there on that. We get a nice little push to the upside there, which does come up and get us to our take profit. Then pick up a short right here. We run into pretty much consolidation as soon as we jump on that one, which starts to then push to the upside, stopping us out on this one, giving us a long signal right here. Then we get a really nice strong push to the upside there, getting us to take profit on this one. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't take too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Get everything in focus. Alright, let's go ahead and count it out and see what we got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 8 trades all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 winning trades. So obviously that is not going to meet that 60% criteria. Got us at the 50% marker there. Didn't give us a lot of didn't give us a lot of trades within the 1 year's time. So that was a bummer as well. And it did so just kind of with okay accuracy. Definitely wish it would have done better. Seemed like maybe it would have. But it's a zero line cross indicator, and I mean, I guess we didn't necessarily see some of those really problematic areas that we see with the zero line cross indicators that we've talked about before in the past. And so I thought maybe it would do a little bit better, but like I said, it didn't do so great. So this one is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.